Rubaga South, the only one known as Iga. We are in the ghetto place called Rubaga South. Okay. Mutundwe. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Nyako.
Yeah. Bilibitia.
Yetuli wano. Yeah. Baita wa Mutundwe Kabao.
Yes.
Obabu baita Mutundwe Kulere.
Yeah.
As the people can see in the background of the camera. So tugenda nga tuyitako mu ghetto zaffe eno.
Hey, ogenda kunambuza.
Nga nkulambuza nkulage ku bantu baffe bye bakola.
Yeah.
Batambula na biki bye bakola. So natwogera ku mikutu egy'enjawulo. By the way, Demmy is one of the activists and some of the people that come out on social issues. So I follow her online. So mugende ku Facebook page ye. Following every day, tujja premiering with a lot of our friends around the world. So this is going to be more of the social, economical, and political talk. No offense. So we take it from there. So Demmy, what do you have for us? So can we keep moving now?
Yeah, we can move in. I want you to take me around so that I know about the word, the life of ghetto.
Okay, we go.
How did you grow up in this ghetto?
Yes, I was born in this place.
Okay.
Like I said, the zone is Kabao zone. As they can see, this is a marketplace. It's called Lewe.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you're to get here, you drive from of course from Kabusu if you're coming from town, and then head to as you're heading Masaka Road, you get off from Narukolongo Market. As you're heading to Mutundwe, this is where you find the Lewe place.
Okay. How long have you lived in this place?
I think my childhood and my youthful life before I traveled to the UK, I was in this place, and I almost know everyone in this place, and everyone almost knows me. So yeah, literally, that's.
It is a big transformation.
Yeah.
Once over there, you've been living in the UK, you studied in the UK, you worked in the UK, you were earning good money, you were having good life, and you turn out to be in such a place.
Yeah.
How did you reach that decision?
Okay, we can go. So, when I got myself involved in the last election in 2021, just bear us with the sound, we shall edit that. I was saying, when I got involved in the election, the last election, I realized that I was popular, like online.
Okay, yes, I know. Yes. You have big audience.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, however much I came home, I came for a few months. So in those few months that I came, I wasn't that popular on the ground.
Okay.
And the elections as the national unity platform, it urged us. It went on the ground to realize which person was popular on the ground. So I had to make a decision of whether to stay in the UK or come back on the ground and be in people. So that's why I went back to my to those people that were to vote me, and then I got on the ground. That's where I am at the moment.
So what's the location of this place actually?
The location of this place, if you check on the Google Maps, guys, by the way, it's raining, so me and Demmy were trying to hide away from the rain.
Yeah.
So this place is located in the district of Kampala, East Africa. That's the main city, but it's one of the divisions of Kampala. It's called Rubaga Division, the sub-county, and the county is still Rubaga Division, and the parish is Mutundwe.
Oh, good. Yeah. You talk about Ghetto, there is only one person, the president of Ghetto.
Yeah, so Mr. President, Mr. Bobby Wine.
The one we have to talk about.
Of course, definitely.
I'm sure you must be following him for you to stand in a place of Ghetto.
Yeah, I think the president's life has been a reflection to very many youths and many of us. And like you say, the transformation of saying coming from UK, then you find me in such a place. I had to be looking out from someone, and that very person was the president, because however much educated he was, however much
educated as well.
Yes, however much popular he was, he still never went away from the ghetto. And it's the ghetto that made him. It's the ghetto that made him or what he is today. So I had to look up to his life. I look up to him for a lot of things, and he knows that. And very many people should know that if you want to be with the people, you have to live like them. Look at the way I'm dressed. Look at the way I am. You might not ever think that I'm someone that can probably travel or been to 71 countries, by the way, or have some of these degrees, and then the masters, and then the professions, and then the popularity, and a few monies, of course, a few pounds. Yeah, but this describes.
Now you are living in the real life of ghetto. So
Yes.
if we can go ahead, can you tell us about the legacy? Because now you model yourself to Bobby Wine. He has inspired you from ghetto. He's making up, but he's never forgotten ghetto.
Yeah.
So what is his legacy as for now? You know, legacy. What is his legacy?
I think is that I've been following Bobby Wine, Mr.
Yeah.
Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, our president, for very, very many years.
Yeah.
And the legacy for me, yes, the legacy for me is bigger than just mere being a politician.
Okay.
Rather than speaking about something and then living it and then portraying it even when you have money, even when you
These
don't
are
have
the trains now.
Yes, so
We are walking by the trains, we are jumping the train. But people, what is surprising me, they are living life is normal to them. So, as a person about social policy, it's not acceptable. So the government hasn't really done anything. Yeah, carry on with these legacy.
So, like I was saying, if we
Where
could,
are we going?
we can come this way. You can come right behind me. Like I was saying, having a legacy is one thing, and living it is another. And reflection and not changing from who you were, even when you actually, I'll tell you what I think. In the beginning, I thought Bobby was only about politicking,
Okay.
rather than
Yeah,
being him real
very-
self.
That's very, yeah,
Yeah, so-
that's very popular.
Yeah,
People,
so-
they say that, yeah.
So most of the politicians that I've met around in the world, they've actually changed from who they are when they get money, yeah. But what I like about Bobby Wine or Mr. Robert Kyagulanyi, actually, guys, we were passing there. Actually, what I like about him is, even with all this popularity and then all this power,
From here, so
Yeah.
these are houses, people where they sleep.
yeah, so people sleep in all these houses.
And how far is this place from Kampala to here? Kampala, capital city. to
It's
here?
like 15 to 20 minutes drive.
Jesus. That's about 5 kilometers, 5 miles.
6 kilometers.
But houses are like this, and people, if they sleep there, they have children, we have a baby going there, they have they live normal life.
I'll take you to
Housewives.
some.
Yeah,
Actually, if
let's
you could
go.
look just right behind.
Yeah, let's go there.
Yes, like I was saying, he has lived a populous life.
Okay.
He's lived a luxurious life.
And the people, they are now jealous of him, but he's made it from ghetto.
Yeah, but still, even with all those privileges
Yeah.
and everything,
Yeah.
he's still humble.
Yeah.
He still talks about the social justices of the things that he used to sing about.
Good.
For example, when we talk about Bobby Wine,
So these are the toilets.
yeah, so these are the kind of toilets people live in, use here.
So how many people uses these toilets?
You could find thousands because this kind of ghetto has over 3,000 people.
Do they pay?
They don't, but then, for example, you see that is a house where someone sleeps.
That's a house.
Yes, so someone sleeps in that house.
But there is a drain.
Yes, and
There
it's
is a toilet. There is a drain
Yeah.
behind the house, and they have kids.
yeah, but they stay there. They're actually there right now.
And that's a bathroom.
Yeah.
The ready door.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
So, like I was saying, the social justices that the issues that he used to raise when he was still singing a lot, he stood to those reasons up to date. So I realized that even when you travel around the world and then become as popular and more educated,
Yeah.
it starts from home.
Okay.
It starts from somewhere. You have to be somebody like. You have to have a heritage. You have to describe. I can never love England more than I love my country, Uganda.
Exactly. Home is best.
Yes, I can never love, and nobody's going to help me build my own home. You know what I mean? So if you see, oh, these are homes,
Okay,
and
so
this guy has a style. Yeah,
the cow,
yeah, and in the ghetto though.
but it's next to houses.
Yes, yeah, of course.
So, you've talked about Bobby Wine has been singing about this. Can you tell us about his prophecy? Because all his songs,
Yeah.
they are like of today.
For
Social
example,
issues. But he wasn't a politician by then. So what do you call it? Prophet.
I think one thing that artists didn't realize that they
Yeah.
were prophets. They talk about stuff and stuff happens. So for the generation today, for example, we are facing a lot of economic crises around the world, but Uganda is in shambles. Everything happens and nobody cares. Whenever the president comes, you think he's going to talk about something to do to help people down the road, but he does nothing. So Bobi Wine sang about all these things. He sang about Jennifer, Tugambire ku Jennifer, where he was calling on the authorities of KCCA to be lenient with the hawkers in the capital city. And
So, sorry to interrupt. He wasn't a politician, so
No.
that really shows like a person who understands issues affecting daily lives of the lay person, a ghetto person.
that is why I came on the ground right now. So on the ground now,
Are you enjoying?
I wouldn't say that I can enjoying, but then I find it. I've lived another life of myself that I didn't realize I could live.
So how did you normalize? Because I'm looking at you as
it's kind of
you are
difficult. It's kind of difficult,
Yeah.
but I try to take care of myself as you found me. I use my interpersonal skills, to be quite honest, and then other skills. Obviously, it's very hard. Sometimes you live without food. Sometimes you live without eating, but then this is the life. These people, it's fine.
Yeah. You can turn the camera to them.
Oh, you want to be taken up in the camera? Yeah. So those are the kids here. Yeah. So I was saying that you get to learn with it every single day, every single time. So for me, I decided to normalize it. Live like them. Eat food of 1,000. Eat when there's a drainage like that passing.
I just seen people eating
Normally.
in front of a drain,
Yeah.
and it's normal.
Yeah, so we can keep on moving. So
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, for me, I normalized this. It became easy for me, and now I live it. It doesn't mean that if I get to England, I'll get sick or something.
So
but at least
when you become MP, this is gonna create problems, or you have to create history so that you have a good legacy. How are you gonna deal with these drains? If you can show the drains.
yes, I think there's.
Left hand side. Or
Yes, I will take it. Be careful you don't fall. Yeah, I think people need to. We need to realize that the work of the member of parliament is actually not doing drains.
Okay.
This is where people go wrong.
Okay.
People tend to think a member of parliament is going to do everything. He's going to educate their children. He's going to do their roads. He's going to do these drains. But the thing is, it comes from the top. What happens is, if you're a member of parliament, probably expect from you what's the work of a member of parliament. First of all, the work of a member of parliament is to legislate, to make the laws.
I understand.
Number 2 is to appropriate.
Yeah.
Number 3 is to represent the country within Uganda and outside the country. Number 4 is to lobby. The work of the drainage is the work of the government, but through the local council systems, which is the local government.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's all right. MP South. But then Bobby Wine said
Yeah.
he has gone to the parliament. If parliament doesn't come to the ghetto,
The
it's
ghetto
gonna come to the ghetto.
yes, the
Doesn't that take away those four
No.
roles and responsibility of the MP? Because these are deprived areas,
Yeah.
starved for a long time,
Yeah.
abandoned. They are on their own.
Yeah. So, like I said, if we had a better leadership, this is Kampala City. Like, 20 minutes, 15 minutes from town on a good drive. If you could find such a place deprived and it's in the capital city center here, excuse me, how about somewhere far? Let me say Choteda or somewhere Raka. That means people are actually worse and worse than we are, and we also living a deprived life in a city center like this.
So finish up, we've got about 6 points. Finish up and go finish up with a legacy of the legacy plus Professor Bobby Wine.
Bobby Wine prophesied about...
You are passionate to talk about that as his inspiration.
Yes, Bobby Wine talked about everything that we are facing today, about the economy, about the economical injustices, about the tribalism, about the imbalance in resources.
I'm sorry to interject.
Yeah.
My favorite song for Bobby Wine is Ghetto.
Yes, okay.
When the Queen was coming, Shogun.
So this is a description of this very song. So that's the same thing. So when people come to us for the election. Madam Zay manyo tulagira bulagizi nje muganda wa.
Yes, finish up with the legacy.
So his legacy has been straight on. So if we could look that way, probably the camera is much better. The legacy has been okay. So the legacy has been straight on. It's self-explanatory because whatever that we're going through about the economy, the taxes, the arrests, the markets, everything has been talked about. So, Bobby definitely chetumubanja ngaba na Uganda buli kimu kyetuyitamu yakitugamba dda. No, listen. Do you know sometimes there's kind of people that say, "Hey, Bobby Wine yalia, Bobby Wine takoze chino."
Yeah. It's their topic.
Yeah, so I check them as propagandists. I think they were paid. Yes. I think they were paid
to always find something negative
to talk about.
Actually,
this is nice.
Okay.
So, oyonze simina nnyo mu budde bwa mwogera naye. Moving to the next topic.
Yeah, to the next topic now is about leadership and succession. Uganda has had a president since 1986. He promised to be there 4 years. 4 years. After 4 years, he requested for 5 more years. After 5 years,